Hi, it's Nick from HiFi Collective here. We are continuing our work on our World Audio Design 200B parallel single-ended. And it's fitted all the kind of bulky hardware that is not standard. We've got 2 reservoir caps from Monobloc, the tube caps. We've also fitted Tent Labs filament supplies. There's 2 here. 1 each for the 300B, which is directly heated filament supply, and then also we've got the directly heated heater supply, so that we can convert everything to DC. The purpose of putting DC on the heaters is to reduce hum, which you kind of need for this kit. So here we've got kind of the slight issue that some of these lead outs from the mains transformer have been cut short. This is the primary winding of the mains transformer. So the primary is made up of 2 winds of 120 volts, and then to get 240 volts you're basically joining the 2 windings in series. So this entails joining the orange and red wires together. So I've soldered them together, wrapped up on electrical tape, and with a bit of red heat shrink, just shove that over the edge there and give it a zap. There. Obviously you don't want any of those wires exposed touching the chassis, because you'll get a bit of a shock when you touch them. Tie wrap, tighten it, and then cut it. Like that. So that's all safe. And then this is going to come round to the switch, which just about reaches there. So this is a Lorlin on-off switch. So I'm just preparing the end of these leads, because I've got some big lumps of solder on. Brown is live, blue is neutral. Solder on the end. So there's nicely tinned. Give them a bit of a bend. Always try and do kind of a physical contact as well as a soldered contact. Solder them in. Heat them up later. And then obviously you want your feed from your main supply. So the IEC socket is here. We've used the original one because we don't have any replacements, and in fact out in audio land there's no kind of particularly better IEC sockets. So what I'm going to use to wire that up is some 18 gauge STD-CT-18 multi-strand copper from Neotech. In that one. So these are a bit of a pain to strip. You can't really use these because it just doesn't grip. So I just go around, try not to cut the lead out. Pull it out, so like that. I haven't cut any of the strands of wire, so it's all good. Tin this. grip them. So. Right, so brown is live, this is the brown one. So I'm just going to tie a little knot so I know which is which. And then I'm going to do a light twist on these. See there. I kind of want these running together, so using the tie wraps. And then you can see the socket here. This one is your earth connection, that one's your live, and that one's your neutral. It's quite tight in this space. Yeah, I need to see if I can. Cool. Right, so I tied a knot in the ones that was going to be for the live. The neutral's the next one up to access, so I'll just do that one first. So that's the neutral. Unwind it. Unwind it. Unwind it. About there, that'll be enough. Under bar, squeeze. Come on, Bubba. And then the other one. Sweet. Zap these bad boys. That back in. Let's turn around so we can see. I'm going to scratch my watch. So that's all done there. So that's good. effectively wired up the mains input to the main switch. Tuck it away. There. We don't have a base plate for this. He never made one, so it's kind of good for ventilation anyway, to keep it cool, because these guys will generate some heat and there's some power resistors in there. But the main heat is on the outside, so from the valves, so that will dissipate.